They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like, I must fight the course. What's he that was born of woman? Such a man I am to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou'st be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself cannot pronounce the title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant, with my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou was born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by a man that's of woman.
That way the noise is, tyrant, show thy face! If thou best slain and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghost will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their slaves. Either thou, Macbeth, I sheath again undeeded, where thou shouldst be. By this great clatter, one of the greatest note seems brooded. Let me find him, fortune, the more I beg not.
This way, my lord, the castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Where should I play the Roman, fool and die? On mine own sword? While I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, all out, turn!
Of all men, else I have avoided thee. But get thee back, my soul is too much charged with the blood of thine own.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor, as easy mayst thou the enchanted air, with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that's mean. So for it hath cowed my better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more believed that palter with us in a double, that keep the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rare monsters are, painted upon the pole, and underwit, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rebel's curse. Through Burnham Wood become Dunstan, and thou opposed, being of no woman born. Yet I will try the last. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold enough.
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived till he was a man, but which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he had fought, but like a man he had died.
Then he is dead.
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he hurt before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to be a fairer death, and so his knell is knolled.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands their usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see them compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my salutation in their minds, whose voice I desire loud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland is such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and this fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands took off her life, this and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace. We will perform and measure time and place, so, thanks to all at once and each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.